Hey there, and welcome back to my channel, Weirdly O.C.D. This week's video is going to be a little bit different than what I normally do. I really didn't have a topic or theme picked out for this week's video, so I figured I would just shoot a bunch of random things throughout the house. Things that I need to get done, things that we've purchased that I would like to show you, and a couple projects that we've actually completed that I've showed you the beginnings of in the past. So this video is going to kind of be all over the place, so you've been warned ahead of time. And excuse my hair, we went shopping and I had a hat on and I just really don't care. It's my day off from work today. So, but yeah, it's going to be a lot of randomness. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you do, let me know down in the comments if you want to see more videos like this. Also, towards the end of the video, I'm going to have just a couple small announcements, nothing too crazy or spectacular, so stick around for those as well. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is show you a couple things that we picked up at our local Aldi grocery store today. And then I'm going to show you something we bought off of Amazon, but they're both in the same cabinet here in the kitchen. The first thing we bought from Aldi today were these wire shelves. We bought these aqua, blue, whatever color dishes you want to call it, from Amazon a couple of weeks ago. Right now our kitchen is yellow, as you can see, and we eventually want everything to be teal. That's why the tablecloth is teal now instead of yellow, and now we did have yellow dishes and these are teal also. But we were having an issue with things stacking. So before I had these bowls on top of these small plates, and if you wanted a small plate you had to move the bowls off it to get to it. And then this was just really crowded in here because everything was on one level, including the coffee cups next to all these over here, and everything was just kind of tight in here. But we got a couple of these wire shelves. Both of them came together in a pack for $4.99 from Aldi, and they are so nice. I'm so glad that we picked them up because now it makes it easier to get whatever kind of dish that you want to get, and you don't have to move another dish to get to it. I was a little skeptical because at first I thought these were going to be kind of flimsy, but they actually aren't. They're very well made. They're very sturdy. They don't really, you know how on like kind of flimsy ones you can kind of bend them a little bit. These you can't. And for $4.99 I thought that was a really good deal, and this is something I've been wanting to do since we got these dishes. But I'm glad that it worked out. I like the setup of it. The other thing I want to show you is this. This is a soap dispenser and sponge holder. I've been wanting to replace our sponge holder in our sink for a little while. As you can see, it's getting rusty. Obviously probably from all the water and stuff. I got this one from Big Lots probably a year and a half ago or so, and I've been wanting to replace it. So I got this from Aldi. It's the Easy Home brand, which is the same brand that those wire shelves up here are. But I thought this was nice. It's white, gray. It's very clean looking, simple. I'll just dump our soap in here and then put my dish wand in here on the sink. Now, if you are curious about these dishes or interested in them, they were like $42 or $43, and it's dinner bowls, salad or dessert bread plates, cereal bowls, and coffee mugs for a set of 4 people, and they were $42 or $43 off of Amazon, and I will link them in the description below. I will link them in the description below if you're interested in buying them. There were a decent amount of colors. I don't remember what they were because Tony was the one that picked these out because he loves the aqua color, which I do too. It's really nice. A lot of stuff goes with it. So I will link that below if you are interested in getting it. I am not affiliated with this product or Amazon, so if you buy it, I'm not going to get a cut of it. I'm just sharing it with you in case you would be interested in buying them as well. And as I said, the soap dispenser and those shelves came from Aldi, and everybody's Aldi, I feel like, sells different things from all the other ones. So if you find them and you're interested, snatch them up, because like I said, they were a good deal. By the way, I did not tell you the soap dispenser was $3.99, which I thought was a really good price. So those are a couple new additions to our kitchen that I thought I would share with you. Right now, I am going down to the basement. Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, and we have just a few St. Patrick's Day decorations up in our windows, and I want to take those down today and put up some Easter decorations that we have. Now, before, we only had it's going to get dark here. I'm going to turn on the light here in a second. There we go. Hang on. There's the other one. There we go. We only had one Easter decoration just for the front door, but I went to Dollar Tree a couple weeks ago and got some to put on the windows, and then I found something else that I will show you once I get back upstairs. I'm in the basement right now, and if you've been watching my channel for quite a while, you know that probably almost 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, I did a video where I talked about storing holiday decor. And I went and got these tubs here, and I made these labels myself and labeled each tub with the holiday, with just the name, obviously, and just a little icon correlating with the holiday. And that's the decor in here. Now, this is not like all of our Halloween decor. I have some up there, some bigger stuff that won't obviously fit in here. Thanksgiving, I've got a couple for Christmas, and then I've got one for Easter. Eventually, I would like to have tubs for all of our decorations, no matter what the size of them, just because I think it looks cleaner, it looks nicer, simpler. It's not a bunch of different random totes and colors and sizes on a shelf. They're all like the same size. Whoa, I just almost fell. They're not all different shapes and sizes. It'd be more uniform. But until that happens, this is what I'm working with here, and I could still use these once I eventually get to that system for smaller stuff. But I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Easter one here and show you what I got from the Dollar Tree. So a couple weeks ago, we went to the Dollar Tree, and I honestly had no intention of getting any Easter decorations, but I got a couple of these to put on a couple of windows in the front of the house. And then I got 2 of these to put on the front of the house. And then I have another piece of Easter decor that I honestly don't know where it is, because I thought it was in here and it's not. So I'm going to take these upstairs and then show you what else I bought to kind of spruce up the house for Easter. I am back upstairs from the basement. I found the other piece of Easter decor that wasn't in the tote where it should have been, but it's just a bunny rabbit here, and I think I got this from Dollar Tree last year. So I've got 5 of those that are going to go in the middle, like on this picture window here, the door, the 2 windows in the office, and the window, excuse me, on the corner bedroom, the front window there. And then a couple weeks ago, I went to one of my absolute favorite stores, and that is the Teacher Store. And I came across this package of Easter decor. These are very vintage looking. They remind me of when I was in elementary school. In fact, I told the guy that was working at the store, I said, it's really hard to come across these vintage holiday pieces. You can usually only really find them on like eBay and things like that. And he even said that they're kind of sometimes hard to get in and stuff. But I found it. There are 14 different things in here, and it was only $6.99, which isn't bad. So I'm going to use these to kind of maybe put a few up on the mirror here above our mantle in the living room, maybe a couple over on the front closet door, and then maybe a couple just to kind of stagger in between the bigger things here on the front windows. I have a few St. Patrick's Day decor things on the window, but nothing nearly as much as close to the Easter stuff I have here. And unfortunately for these bigger things, I'm going to have to use shipping tape. I tried using Scotch tape with the St. Patrick's Day ones, but because these are a little thicker, they're not like, you know, the flat paper decor like what I just showed you in the plastic bag. They stick out a little. The regular Scotch tape won't hold them because this kind of pushes against the window. I guess it's probably just a little bit too much weight. So I will do that, and I'll show you what I come up with. Okay, now this is cool. That package of Easter decor that I showed you from the teacher store has a bunch of smaller things, like these little eggs and stuff, which are perfect to kind of accent around the main thing on the windows. So that'll be perfect. And then there are a few bigger things that I'm going to use here in the house on the mirror, like this. And there's a cute little duck. And rabbit, and another rabbit. These so remind me of elementary school, but they're so much fun. They kind of get you into the holiday spirit. So I've decorated what I've wanted to here in the living room. It's definitely way more than what I did for St. Patrick's Day. Like I said, I only did things in the windows for that, and that was only one thing per window. So this is quite a bit more. But over here in the big picture window, actually we'll go outside and I'll show it to you. That way you can actually see what it looks like from the outside. Here's what the front window looks like. It's just got that happy Easter basket with a couple little eggs in it. I haven't decided if I want to put anything down here yet or not. And then on the front door, I've just got this Easter bunny hanging here. And then up here on the mirror above our mantle, I've got the biggest piece of decor that was in that package, a basket with some Easter eggs in it, a rabbit, a chick, and then a couple of the little small accent eggs. And then over here on the coat closet door, I've got a bunny in the middle and a couple more of those egg accent decor pieces. So I have up all the Easter decor, and I will show that to you tomorrow because right now it's about 10 till 9 at night and it's dark out and you probably won't see it very well in the front windows. So I'll show it to you tomorrow when it's daylight. But I wanted to finish today, Monday, with showing you the St. Patrick's Day decor that I had up in the window that you couldn't see before. So I believe three out of the four of these are from Dollar Tree, and the other one is from another store, but I don't remember which one. So we'll start out with that one. It was just this bigger shamrock here that I had on the front door. And then here's a smaller one that says Happy St. Patrick's Day. That was from the Dollar Tree. And then here's a little top hat that also says Happy St. Patrick's Day. That was from the Dollar Tree. These two I picked up, I think, last year, along with the bigger shamrock. And then this one I just picked up this year at the Dollar Tree. And it's a leprechaun. And it says Happy St. Patrick's Day on his hat there. And that was on the front door. Or no, I'm sorry, this was in the front window. The bigger shamrock was on the front door. That was it for the St. Patrick's Day decor that I had out. But definitely a lot more Easter. Speaking of Easter, I did change around a couple of things here in the house because I needed some extra decor for a couple of the bedroom windows. So up here on the mirror, I took those 2 eggs down and just kept the 3 bigger decor things. And then over here on the closet door, I took one of the eggs down and just centered this rabbit and this egg here. It is now Thursday morning. Please excuse the hair. Just woke up a little while ago, but I don't care. I keep forgetting that I have not showed you the finished guest room. Finally, I've made 3 videos on this called Messiest Room in My House, and trust me, it was, but now it is no more. It is finally a guest room with beds. So there's one bed there with a little table, and then over here we've got the other bed. Sorry that's a little messy. Tony kind of slept in it the other night because he's been having kind of back hip issues, so he thought maybe he would try a different bed in the house. And then still have this up on the wall, this little table here, and then I've got a record table in here for right now that came out of our bedroom because we got new bedroom furniture and that had to come out to make room for it, so I'm not sure where I'm going to put this yet. But other than this being in here, this room is completely done. Finally a guest room, cleaned up. I love it. We've already had guests in here once. They said it was very comfortable. They liked it. Very cozy and homey. So I'm so glad it's done. I'm so glad that we can finally have people over here. We have actual beds for them to sleep in. They don't have to sleep on an air mattress or a couch, which we still have those options if we have more than, of course, 2 people staying. But at least 2 people will have a bed. And in the future, I'd like to put either 2 more twin beds or a full bed down in the basement. There's a back room down there that I'd like to eventually turn into a bedroom. And that way maybe we could have a couple more beds for more people if we have like a birthday get together and people want to stay overnight or something like that. But I'm so glad this is done. It was just a huge weight lifted off my shoulder when it was complete, and I know Tony's glad that it's done too. Just because for the longest time this room was such a catch-all. I mean, you've seen it if you watched the 3 videos that I put out, kind of slowly progressing its fruition of coming to a guest room. But yeah, I love it. I didn't get the layout I wanted. I wanted both these beds to be going like this way with the table in between, but it just isn't going to fit that way. It is what it is. At least there's plenty of room to get around, to get in the beds. We can get in the closet. I love it.